Nashville Fairgrounds. We are here in the late model stocks for a fixed race here for 45 minutes, no cautions. Should be fun. I was planning on running this today at some point, but we're running a little bit earlier than I was planning on. Nick announced he was going to run this, so decided to jump in and just run at this time. Let's not get a penalty here. I'm car number 3. I don't think I'm going to be third fastest. This is a really tough combo. It is very loose, and the bumps in turn 1 and 2 are crazy difficult to deal with. That is a massive push. It's loose on exit. The way you have to drive this car, you got to go in hard. That's shoving it really bad in the center. Probably going to be bad for the tires in the long run. 873 is not great. So you get a little bit better in 1 and 2 here. It's just those bumps just shove you up and get you loose, and it's really, really, really tough. We get a little better run, 3 and 4, not really that much better. 827. We're starting off pretty far back. Already sitting 8th.
It's over.
Do I need to turn the game volume down? Seems like this car is really loud for some reason. I think it's okay. Well, Nick with a 754 up in 3rd. He's doing good to start this. Daniel's in here with us. He said hi before the race as well. He's starting 6th at the moment, at least. Good luck to Tyler as well. He is in the 7 car, starting right behind us. We do not qualify well, unfortunately, but I didn't think I was going to. I am not going to have very good hot lap speed. Telling Nick good luck. And those bumps in 1 and 2 are just really bad. We will do what we can do. No caution, so we're going to have a heck of a time here, but Nick's thinking the 13 is going to run him over, which could happen. Hopefully not. We'll hopefully dodge it. Daniel needing some luck. He's going to be on the outside. I think the inside's going to be where you want to be, though. I think in 1 and 2, the outside's probably going to be better just because those bumps on the inside really upset the car. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get a very good run underneath anybody in 1 and 2. I don't know if I'm going to have a very good run underneath anybody at all. We might have a really hard time. But only 15 cars here. So we'll try and at least get a top 10. Top 5 would be preferable as the number 3. But I'm not sure how likely that's going to be. But we will do our best. Wasn't sure why we were waiting, but the 11's not here, so it won't start it until he connects, but it doesn't look like he's going to. This might be dangerous, though, starting this far back. Nothing we can do about it. Hopefully miss the wrecks, if there are any. With this long of a race at this big of a track for these cars, I think tires will come into play, but I don't know if that's going to mean we're going to be able to move up at all. Who knows? Here we go. Starting 9th on the inside. I haven't changed anything here. I don't know if I should. With how loose it is on exit, I don't know if I want to touch the brake bias, but we can move that in car if we need to. You can see the field is right on top of each other with times. We're not, I mean, second place, we're not even a 10th off, just a little under a 10th, so. Fixed setup. These cars are planted with the super grip.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
You gotta be right on it.
SOS is 3,121. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Do we have a reset in this series? We do, okay. I'll get that turned on when we get out of the pits here. Just in case. Need to turn the tires off as well. This is the Class D series though. They moved open to Class C, I think, and put cautions and made the race longer. Which is good. Have some variety. It'd be cool to do an NIS style season of the Cars Tour. I think they talked about it or were thinking about it. Nick was talking with them about it, but I don't think they've decided on doing anything yet. That would be fun. Have it set up just like they do in the Cars series. Turn these off.
On the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Turn everything here off except for the fast repair. And try and get a good start and don't run anybody over or self-spin on the inside in the first corner. That would not be good. I don't think we're going to be repeating a Martinsville win where we got the pole and led every lap.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Considering we did not get the pole in this race, so I don't think we're going to be repeating that. We'll do what we can, though. There's Daniel up on the outside. We'll see if we can follow him through. If he can get in position from the outside there. This is going to be tough.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
Coming to the green.
Green flag, green flag.
We are up. How is this first corner going to go?
Outside. Stay low. On the high side.
Those bumps and they're wrecking.
Go high. Stay low. You got one outside. You're too wide there. You got one outside. You're too wide there. Inside. You got one inside. You're too wide there.
Wow.
Stay high. You got wheel down. All clear, all clear. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow.
That was awesome.
Press and hold the reset button.
Thought we could shoot the middle, but nope. And then I thought we could make it through, but nope. After getting hit and the car was just destroyed.
That's it, go.
So that didn't work. Just instantly wrecked. That was the 13 wrecking. I don't know if he caused it or what, but we'll get back out here and see if we can get some free spots.
You got one outside.
That is unfortunate.
All clear, all clear.
Nick was ahead of that, so he does the better thing of qualifying good, so he doesn't end up having to drive into a wreck. Which, if we could qualify good, that would certainly give us an advantage. Nothing we could do there, though. I should have just hit the brakes probably, but the track was just completely blocked. Didn't think they were going to wreck, but then I don't know if somebody just pushed up off the bumps into the guy on the outside. People on the outside were pinching pretty bad, it seemed like. We are in 10th. Probably not going to be any more wrecking now, though, that the field is all spread out from that. Just needed to qualify better for that one. Nothing I could have done. Daniel was in it. Right when it was happening, I thought the middle was going to open up. And then we'd be able to drive through it. So I kind of just kept my foot in it. But that closed up instantly, and then everyone just slammed into us. So now we're just logging laps. It's unfortunate too, because it's looking like we're keeping up with the 7 in 4th place here. Like, I didn't think I was slow, I just can't qualify. And it's not like we were that far off on qualifying either, it's just fixed setup. The whole field's right on top of each other. Unfortunate. to stay out here and see if we get any more spots, but highly doubt it. But at least we're getting the top 10 in a 15-car field. That'd be all we're going to get, I imagine. It is getting real slidey loose. At least we were able to get the pit road quickly. After that, I was worried I'd have to go around another time. I wanted to just keep going. I thought the car was going to be okay, but it was completely broken after those last couple hits. Just, it was pointing straight right. Thankfully, we were able to turn it down and didn't have to tow, so that helped us a little bit. Man, look how competitive we are with Tyler here in the 7th and 4th place. He could have had a good race. He could have survived that. Oh, that stinks. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. This has been a really, really lucky season for me in terms of missing wrecks and stuff. Like, I've barely gotten wrecked this season. It's pretty crazy. I'm doing the crash compilations right now, and it is not going to be a very long one this time, which is pretty good, honestly. But we've also done a lot of league racing, so those are obviously going to be a lot cleaner than this kind of stuff. But not every crash compilation has got to be an hour long, right? It's less work for me anyway. We got the 12 car behind us in 11th. He's 6 seconds back. We need to make sure we don't let him catch up. That really stinks, having that happen right on the first lap as well, because now we got to do this whole 45 laps out of contention. And that's a long time. But any more contacts or something, anybody has to tow, we'll have time to get the spot. Unless it happens on the white flag or something. 6.2 back to the 12. We just did a 19.032. We're quicker than the leader, but a lap down in 10th. Not trying to put pressure on Tyler here, but I don't really want to slow down too much with that guy on the relative behind us. I mean, he's pretty far back, but if I have to check up a lot, he can get to us, and there's a lot of laps left still. Did just lose half a second.
Putting me on the inside, Kevin.
Thanks.
Outside.
He's just gonna get us by him.
You're clear high. Clear high.
I'm trying and not be slow in front of him.
You're gaining on the car in front.
9 seconds to the guy in front. We're gaining. No idea where he is or who it is or what. Daniel's a lap down to us, so he had to tow, I think. We got lucky that we weren't completely broken where we could drive it into the pits right after it happened too. It would have hurt if we had to do another lap around the track. Probably still would have been faster than towing though. Halfway. Looks like we're only going to get 10th. Not seeing anything happening. I don't know if anybody's close enough for anything to happen now. We'll take a look at the one wreck and see whose fault it was. Could have just been a racing deal. Somebody hit that bump and then Bounced up into the guy. I mean, bumps in 1 and 2 are brutal on this car. Seems like. Well, we just gained a second on the guy ahead of us, so maybe we do have a chance at this to get 9th at least, right where we qualified. Maybe he's got some damage and he hasn't hit. I don't know. We might have to he might have just been letting the leaders go, or the leader. That's why he lost so much. I don't see him on the F3 yet. But we are running out of time to make up 8 seconds. It's getting pretty tight through the center and on entry, but probably fine. What were the tires when we pit? Like, we've done half a straightaway, so wouldn't expect it to be too bad. 99. It's getting harder to turn on entry, though. I see the 9 car in 9th. He's 6.5 seconds up. I don't think we're going to have time to get to him, but we'll try. Would be cool to get 9th, but 10th is not that big of a difference. And we're still going to be losing iRating. Not that it matters. But we're not going to lose as much as we would if we had wrecked out and got last. And at least we're not the number one car. Typically happens when I wreck out, I'm the number 1 and I just lose 150 iRating. That's how it's been going recently. But I've bounced back pretty well from the 3 races in a row we did earlier this season where I wrecked and lost 300 iRating over that span. Which is pretty amazing. I didn't think I'd be able to recover that quickly from it. Doesn't matter at all, just interesting to look at. I'd rather not be number 1 every race. A lot less pressure on you if you're number 20 or something. Alright, less than 5 seconds ahead. Can we gain enough time over these last 10 laps? You can see him up there. I don't think we're going to have time. I don't think we're going to have time. He's let the leaders go now, which I think is why he lost the majority of the time. We're still quicker than the leader by about half a tenth, which is unfortunate. If we could just qualify and put ourselves out of harm's way a little bit better, we would have had to have qualified like 4th or better to miss that one. But had we been able to do that, we'd have a good chance at winning this, I'd imagine. But who knows how much harder we would have been on the tires had we actually been in contention. I don't feel like I've saved them very much, but we're also not racing anybody, so you really can't tell. We got one guy way ahead of us that I mean, there's a slim chance we could maybe catch him, but not likely. We're closing the gap, just not enough laps. Unless he has a major issue. Which he could. getting so tight through the center. I need to move the brakes. Probably would have been good to do. We're running out of time now. Probably not going to make a difference. That was a bad corner.
5 north the line. This is less than optimal.
Yes, it is. You could have said that right from the get-go.
The lead is to 19.172.
I don't know what my corner entry was there. Almost within 3 seconds.
Alright, man, here we go.
But only 2 laps to go, so unless he blows a right front, don't think we're getting there. Tyler's looking quicker than me now. Come to the white flag.
Alright, man. White flag this time by. 1 more to go.
The 8 car is up, or the 14 in
Right front
8th
tire is wearing out.
is up there now. Yeah, we've been abusing this right front, but last lap, doesn't matter. Yeah, it looks like we're going to come home 10th, unfortunately.
Low car down low.
That stinks. Oh well. Nick gets 3rd. The 1 car wins it.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Could have been worse, I guess, had we not been able to get to pit road right after that wreck, but that was just about as bad as it could have been. Just about. Could have been worse, but not much, or it could have been a whole lot better. So, we'll take a look at that. I think that was literally the only incident that I saw. We got like 8 guys with a 4X from that one wreck, and then nothing. So, I think that was literally the only thing that happened. We'll take a look at what caused it. It seems so loud. Oh, is that just massive netcode? Gosh dang it. The netcode has been so bad. Unless he just lost it. No, it's just huge netcode. That has been getting so much worse lately. I don't understand. They don't make contact, but the 9 spins the 13, and then our whole, like, it's completely clear, but it just completely closes up as soon as we get there. Like the 6 bounces off the 13 and shoves up into us, and then the 9 gets spun back down into us. Yeah, he was just going to spin across the track anyway. Daniel, if he would have known the 9 was going to spin back, maybe could have missed him to the outside, but that is a very quick decision you got to make. And it doesn't initially look like he's going to spin back, so he goes left and just completely closes, and I'm just trying to shove my way through it. The 6 just gets demolished. He gets hit like 4 or 5 times. Just completely blocked the track, this one little wreck. Everyone ahead of it gets through. Everyone else destroyed. Crazy. And right after it happened, it looked like we could sneak through, but then it just closed up instantly. Like I'm gunning it here, and then another big massive netcode, but we were going to hit anyway. Look at the 7 car. He does that's Tyler. Great job to him to miss that. He gets it slowed down. I should have slowed down. I thought the 12 was still behind me, but he goes high. I could have, well, maybe, I don't know. I could have, would have been hard to hit the brakes, especially with that gap in front of me. I thought for sure I could have made it through that. But Tyler does a great job navigating that. And then thankfully, we were able to get it to turn down without anybody hitting us. I had to go across across the entire track, which was a pretty stupid move. Could have collected the 10 in that, but thankfully we get lucky and don't. That was a pretty dumb move by me. I should have probably just went around again, but Daniel completely destroyed, as he was saying in the chat. He couldn't get it back around. Now we're on lap 6. The one car just dumping the 5 to get the win, I guess. That stinks. Unfortunate there. I don't know why it's showing 12. Some bumps in the track, I guess. Or that. 12 hit the wall that time. He's gonna hit the wall here hard. That's a hard exit right there. Turn 2 here at Nashville is pretty difficult. Especially with those bumps just shoving you right out to the exit wall. Nick. Is he gonna get the wall? No, just the bumps. And then it's just showing random bumps because I didn't hit anything again. Well, that stinks. We get unlucky in this one. Nearly got lucky. And at least we were able to get it to the pits for the repair pretty much right after it happened. But best we can muster is a 10th place after that. Had 2 more people ahead of us that we had 50 more laps, maybe could have got to, but our tires were blowing up anyway. 51 on the right front. But, oh well. Nothing we could do.